It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
The Cardinals first down. A gain of 26 yards.
They'll try the left side here with Love. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Bengals defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And now an audible here into something else. 2nd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And that'll hit and kick out of bounds, they say, right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the first down. Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Beck. Finding his target. It's Trey McBride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Long. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
To kick off for Arizona.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Get a little closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Wide open receiver complete.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got to keep scoring.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now it's Burrow. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 6-0 our score after 1. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
That is caught. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch so far by Chase. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
They're right down here looking for 6. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Touchdown, Bengals. A A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At their own 27-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Truman Battle. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right in.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
Gun. Cut. 180. Raise up. Cut.
Burrow on play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
1-1. Ready?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Right in. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McPherson's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. An special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180. God.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Burrow changing the look. Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Here we go.
This is Brown going up the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Harris is in. Touchdown Bengals. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this 1st half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 69-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. In trouble, and will go down back at the 12. Shamar Stewart able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. And it's caught. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Off the play fake. Back. He'll try to do it himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Elijah Higgins from a yard out. And the Cardinals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
17. Chad Ryland to kick
Back
off
out is the kicker,
Arizona.
Ryland, and he'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to lose yardage here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Beck. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
11. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And they work this out past the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
11.
He'll look to throw. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
180. 12. 11, MT, take. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 3.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. He's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Beck. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And what a return as he brings us all the way
It's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Handing it off to Brown. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
11. White 80. White is up. 12.
On 2nd and goal. Burrow on the RPO. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
24. Cardinals 20.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. They turn to Love on the handoff. Tackled there by Jordan Battle. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Beck. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Beck. This is taken in by McBride. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Here we go, here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll drop the throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Now it's Burrow. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Gun. Cut. 180. Place up. Cut.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here's 2nd down.
Loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Here we go. Cut. 180. Cut.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bengals, they improved their mark to 12-4 with one game to go. So for our entire crew, alongside